Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sonia and this is where I share my die-cast cars, mostly Hot Wheels, occasionally other stuff. And if you aren't new, then welcome back and thank you for watching. So today is a bit of a mashup. I'm going to try to pull in just the video of me looking. You know, everywhere I go, they've got Hot Wheels, I'm looking, right? So I could not believe this. But first of all, I did get another Magic 8 ball at Big Lots because I cannot find mine. So I can do a photo shoot with the new, what is it, a GT40 and the Roger Dodger. You know, the GT40 that has the 8, it's white. It's around here somewhere. Anyway, so I'm in there just looking, right? And it hadn't been that long since I've been there. Lo and behold, on the pegs, are you ready? Can you believe I found it? And they pretty much had the whole set, but I already have the set. I bought a case and I've got, you know, some extras obviously from the case that I've been trying to get on the website. But I found another Camaro. Can you believe it? Just sitting right there. And they're selling them for $350 at Big Lots. And I did hear, I saw somebody post that they saw Vintage Racing in their Big Lots, and I was like, oh, mine will never have that. So I'm going to open it since I have two. Crack. Shit. Let me turn this light on. It's really nice, of course. You know, there was a lot of talk about this car because of, you know, is it really a chase because it's number 6? There's only 5 in the set. You remember the whole thing. And actually, yeah, the hood opens. You know, it's just really, really interesting to me. I kind of feel like Mattel, Hot Wheels, Mattel Creations, they're really just kind of all over the map. I don't know if it's because they're just, you know, throwing some little, what do they call them? Egg, you know, Easter eggs, or what it is. When there's like a surprise, because remember, I think it was like late last year, one of the designer had signed a couple of the cars in the Ultra Hots series, you know, Easter eggs. I guess maybe that's what they're doing because, you know, this car, well, I guess this one retailed at $350. And they were, I thought they were Walmart exclusive. And of course, we've had the discussion about the silver, you know, labels up here. And this is a silver set, not a gold. And here we are with this chase that has a hood that opens. It doesn't seem to stay open very well, but you can see some of the detail in there. And then, you know, this car is really nice. It's, you know, it's got a metal base and, you know, it's got some nice paint on it. You know, it's really interesting because, like I said, you know, $3 or $4 for this car. And then they have the Elite 64, which is technically not RLC, but still, it's a car that has more parts, more detail, supposedly, the series, the Elite 64 series. But that has been really just kind of hit or miss, I feel like. And I think that's the reason why it's not selling out on their website, because then you have basically what's a mainline car, right? It's a mainline with the hood that opens, nice paint, and it's all metal. And I think these are... I think these are real riders. So why would you pay $20 for an Elite 64 car? And not all of them have moving parts. Some of them do have parts that come off. And, you know, the paint isn't always great on them. And you know what I'm saying? Just like, what's going on here? Who thinks that's a good idea, right? You know me, always a critic. And I got something in the mail. another one of these boxes. And you all know, most of you probably know, that gold kind of McLaren dropped Tuesday. You know, the RLC drop. And I did see a lot of people that were really gratified that they joined the overdrive. They got the membership, so they got the confirmation email. The car's on its way. But what I do think is, there's going to be it's kind of a nasty little surprise. But looking at it, it was $35 plus shipping and tax. And all I can say is that sucker better be good for $35 because there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot that's better for less. So these boxes. Oh gosh, I'm about to kill. Oh, it's another bug. Oops. Don't ask why I got two, because I can't talk about that. Anyway, NFT Garage. This is the Porsche, the 917. Now, I think I mentioned this one, that I think I spent about $100 on packs, and then this car was going for like 130 or 40 on eBay. I haven't checked lately. Olan. I do like the fact that they at least put these cars in a different type of box, so you kind of know if you don't debox it, what you got. So this is the 917 KH Car Keeper. It's the Zamac. Oh, and I freaking cleaned up on the Zamacs at Walmart the other day, y'all. Killed it. I hit it just right. So I don't know if I will take this one out. And this is from Series 6, Zamac Edition 1. I really haven't been following this too closely because the last drop, I guess it was Series 7. I can't remember. I didn't buy any packs at all because I just can't deal with that. So it's got NFT Garage here. And you see it's nice. I couldn't believe that this is the one that when I did the redemption that I got, from the pack and then did the redemption and then they send it to you. Because it's a race car and I really like these, retro race cars, these Porsche and the GT40. I really like these guys, even though I'm not necessarily a race fan, if you know what I mean. See if I can get a little bit closer. So because, I feel like it's kind of rare. What is this year? 1999. I don't know if I should open it. And I'm not one to buy Hot Wheels for investments, but it would look good with the rest of those Zamacs I have, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'll think about that. At any rate, so, the Dollar General mail-in's going on, right? I think it goes until like April 20th or something like that. So don't forget if you're a mail-in person. So I'd been to this Dollar General and bought cars and actually made out pretty good there because I hit it just right. They had this. They had the shipper in the store. Excuse my mess. I know. Got a lot going on, y'all. So I went back in. I asked the guy when I was in there, I said, do you think I could have that? And he says, well, got to talk to the manager, and, you know, she's not here right now. If you want to come back, you know, okay. So I stopped in there. She happened to be there. And I asked her, I said, you know, the Hot Wheels shipper. And she's like, yeah, oh, yeah, that's fine. I said, I'll put all the cars on the pegs, you know, no problem. She says, oh, you can just put them in this basket right here. I said, nope, I'll put them on the pegs. I don't have a problem with that at all. So I go back there, and I took this home with me. And as you can see, I'm actually really surprised. It doesn't stand up very well. I used to work for Hallmark Cards, right? And we were always having to put these things up during like special holidays and stuff like that. So I had to put something behind it because it doesn't stand up very well. But you can see, you know, buy 20 to get the free car, the Sylvia. I haven't done mine yet. I'm always like last minute with these things. I'm really bad. So here it is with the QR code. So if anybody needs the QR code, here it is. I'm surprised that they gave it to me because the promotion isn't over until like April 20th or something like that. But hey, don't like a gift horse in the mouth. So I'm going to use this here. I have a shipper in my car room that's a blue one. I think I might use this here as kind of a backdrop and, you know, put some cars in here and have them as a little display, you know, something to look at besides all that junk that I know I really need to clean up. But, you know, it's been a week already. Like I said, my whereabouts are really of interest to people. And, you know, I bought the ticket to the Hot Wheels convention, and I'm really not too broke up about it because I kind of feel like I would have been set up. So it's probably for the best that I didn't go and go alone because, you know, I would have been all over that room shopping, you know, in and out of a lot of hotel rooms. And that could have been, you know, and we live in an age of really accessible AI. And I thought, yeah, that's why we're so interested, because it would put me in a hotel room with a bunch of men. I said it. And, you know, in our society, and I'm going to have a little commentary here, and I'm going to try not to do this too often. But you know what? Sometimes I think things just really need to be said. You know, in our society, we're so conditioned to feel like if a woman is circulating on her own, especially in venues where you typically wouldn't find a single woman, then she is automatically suspect, right? Because she doesn't have a man to supervise her or whatever. So me at a Hot Wheels convention with a bunch of men, and I don't look like a collector. You would never think that I'm a collector. And I would like to think that you get, not that I'm explaining myself, but I think you guys can see that I'm really kind of passionate about the hobby. But you could also see how that could, you know, be used against you, because I used to go to basketball games, the G League games, a lot alone. And, you know, we gotta get past this, people. We gotta get past it. So anyway, I am planning on going live this weekend because I'm not going to the convention, but I thought I would do something special. Anyway, I'm going to go live. I'm not really a big live kind of person. You know, I'd only do it every once in a while on Instagram. So, and I'm not sure when, but I'll post it, and I'm thinking probably Sunday. That's usually kind of my day for doing stuff like that. So, that's all I got. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway there. Hopefully I won't have to cut grass this weekend. There's so much new stuff coming out. I'm sure you guys have heard about that Mercedes hauler and the team transports. I haven't shown you any of my team transports, and I got a bunch. So like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And please go to the website. Don't forget, there's SoniasDiecast.com, or sonyashotwheels.com. It all goes to the same website. I have a lot of things there for sale. It's my e-commerce store, and I would appreciate it if you would check it out, and please subscribe to my email list so that you can, be privy to some special things. And I will talk to you soon.